Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Conostep and this is going to be part 39 of my early campaign where I'm playing as the Byzantines. And usually when I jump into a campaign after it's been a while since my last episode, I like to spend a bit of time looking at the map. This time I'm just kind of jumping right in. I'm just going for it. I'm just going to wing it right here. I kind of remember what was happening. The Almohads declared war against me. They attacked me in Egypt, and I easily beat them back. Although they still have some forces here in Cyrenaica, but yeah, that was dealt with easily enough. It's kind of unfortunate because I was kind of guessing at this attack happening. I sort of saw them building up and was thinking, oh dear, should I sort of react to that? Because now I'm at war with the Almohads. That itself is not too concerning. I don't feel too threatened by the Almohads, to be honest. It's just the whole money thing, because if I look at my income right now, I'm losing 16,000 per turn. That's the concerning part. My treasury is sitting at 656,000 or 100. Yeah, that much. I have a lot of money, and that's going to be fine. That's going to hold on for a while. I can beat the Almohad fleets. I imagine I have a very powerful navy, and I can just go about that right now. So like, take this Dromon, make sure I catch this boat. This is a Bagala, speed of 2, and these gun galleys speed of 1. So yeah, catch it with the Dromon, kill it with the gun galleys, and then just keep moving along here. What do they have here? Another Bagala, and then yeah, 2 Dromons versus a Bagala. That's not great, but I have a 3-star admiral, so hopefully that is enough to get the job done there. And then yeah, they have a Dhow here, speed of 3. So take out my 2 Dromons to catch it. And then, what is this? A war galley? Yep, this is a big boy. I think a war galley is a bigger boat than the gun galley. 3, 3, and 1. 5, 3, and 1. No, so the gun galley is that's the big boat. That's the real scary one. Yeah, moving along here. So what do they have? Another Dhow? Yes. A Dhow now. So take out the Dromons. Catch it, kill it with a fleet. Obviously, I cannot go into the Western Mediterranean to kill that boat, but it's not blocking anything, so I'll just have to wait for that to come to me. And moving along here, another Dhow, yes. So let's catch it with the Dromon. And then kill it with the fire galley. That should not be an issue. And yeah, got a bunch of boats here. Take out my 3 Dromons to go up against these two Bagalas. Yeah, 2 Bagalas. And then I got my scary boats, war galley, and then a gun galley and a fire galley. All scary things. So we can catch those Bagalas, destroy them. And moving along, another Dhow, yes. Unfortunately, I don't have any Bagalas here. Okay, so this is probably going to get away. Speed of 2, speed of 1. Is it even, should I even... Yeah, it's gonna get away, so I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to catch it, but we'll see. And then, was this another Bagla? Yes. Catch it and kill it, and is there anything else out here that I can do anything about? No, so it's just this boat that I can't touch. So, the Almohads and the Hungarians are the only factions that I am at war with right now. I have peace with the French and the Germans. Although the Germans are very much ravaged, they've pretty much lost everything to civil war, and the Danes have been taking the rebel territories, so the Danes are really pushing out. I'm okay with that, very much so, because they don't have that crusade mechanic available to them, so they won't be ever launching crusades in my direction. So we can be like homies with the Dutch, or the Danes, you know, as long as we don't border each other, which they're a little ways off before that happens. And if they want to keep eating up German territory, I don't really care either way. That's fine. So far, there has not really been a lot of Catholic on Catholic action during this entire campaign. There was a little skerfuffle between the Germans and the Italians early in this campaign. Other than that, has there been any Catholic aggression towards other Catholics in this campaign? I just do not recall. So if the Danes grow powerful enough to actually like challenge the French, that'd be kind of interesting. Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah. But that's fine, you know, as long as they're people that I can trade with, and I cannot trade with the rebels, so I'm totally fine with someone taking these territories. As far as the war with the Almohads, I don't, you know, as per usual, I don't really want to conquer these territories. So conquering these territories just to like give them up again and possibly creating another war isn't something that I want to be doing. Holy shit, they got some siege cannons. Damn, those are their best cannons, and gold armored units. Almohad urban militia and Moahid foot soldiers. That's not freaking bad. Yeah, a lot of Almohad urban militia. Those are good sword units. Good sword units. I think that my Byzantine infantry can still beat them, as long as my guys are fully upgraded. Yeah, speaking of which, I'm not sure about that. Ooh, it's our general here. Okay. All right. I see you. Natural leader, gentle knight. That's a lot of plus morale. That's plus 5 morale. God damn. Jesus Christ. All right, screw fighting that guy. I might not have a choice though. So the idea is to just kill the family members. I don't really want to, you know, because we border each other, I can't just get a natural ceasefire or an automatic ceasefire. And if I just punish them and then they like retake their territories, that's not going to get me my ceasefire either. So I think I just need to kill them off. And what is it going to take for that to happen? Where is all of their family? Not see anyone there. No one here. No one there. I don't have vision on Navarre right now. And then, yeah, no family here. No family here. Where is there? Do they have family? Am I missing this? What's going on? Yeah, it's not just the king, is it? Might just be the king or their Khalifa. Is he down here? Anyone down here? Any family members? Huh. Gosh, is it just the Khalifa? You know, there might be another family member in this stack here in Navarre. Wow. Okay. So what would happen then is that once the ocean's freed up, and once I can send my armies into Spain, what I could do is just kind of invade, say, Valencia and Castile, just to be safe, to make sure that I can cut this guy off, because if I just invade Navarre, he might just run away and just kind of escape my net. So if I invade Valencia and Castile and just push north, you know, through Aragon and Navarre and then even Aquitaine if I have to, it's not super ideal because that could draw me into conflict with the French, but I don't have a natural border with the French, so I can always get that ceasefire if they have to, you know, if they take these territories off of me. That is fine. So, yeah, that looks like that looks possible. So, And then would I even attack Cyrenaica? Like, what for? What's the purpose? I don't see it. But I do need to draw up some armies here. Now, if I can, I would like to keep the fight out of the desert of North Africa. If I can fight on the arid ground of Spain or the Iberian Peninsula, that would be more ideal because my armies would not be facing any sort of heat penalties in the arid peninsula. And even I could probably go ahead and use my guns and my naphtha throwers because I don't think there's going to be much rain in this climate. So that would probably be the best case scenario for me, is to keep the fight in this localized region. Yeah, so is there anything else? I'm not really... As I said, I didn't really look at this before I started recording. I'm just going for it. Let's see. It looks like I got some gold-plated Byzantine infantry. I might need some of those guys to fight those Almohad urban militia. And I can probably also focus on these armies a little bit and get them retrained, just in case the Almohads decide to attack me again here in Egypt. But other than that, I feel like all the buildings that I wanted to build are done. I'm training guns in Antioch. And is there any other gun building? I think I have the gun building, yeah, that gives +1 valor, so that's going to be my, the best guns that I can. I can start training, or I can start building the morale buildings to give my gun units extra morale, so I can do that. Yep, that's fine. But anything else? Like, is there anything else? Man, this looks light. Man, I've been, that means I've been using my armies because this used to be like really, really heavy. And now I'm starting to wonder, do I need to go back to making this really like obscenely well done? I don't know. I already learned my lesson of, I mean, I have so many Varangian guards. Like, it's just, ugh, they would not. And if they did, they wouldn't win. I just don't want to fight that. But if I do fight it, if it does ever come to that, then maybe I could kind of shake things up, sort of, in this region. Maybe the Novgorods would take it, or the Mongols would take it. I would prefer, I guess it doesn't really matter either way. If anyone takes this, I could trade with this province, so there's that. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Like, I guess this is fine. Yeah, maybe train some more Pavis Arbalesters. Yeah, I feel like we need more archers in this army. And cavalry? Yeah, cavalry as well. Yeah, I feel like this... I mean, the Varangian Guard is nice, but I feel like Georgia needs a little bit more variety of troops up there. I don't know. This probably isn't the... I guess I should train stuff. I haven't trained stuff in a while. It's been a long time. I've just been training these Orthodox bishops here in Constantinople to cause some mischief with religious warfare. And how's that going? Is that really doing anything? Not really. Doesn't seem like it, but I can just keep working on it. I don't know. I'll be invading Almohad territory, so if I have just a bunch of bishops in these territories, that doesn't seem like the worst idea. And yeah, let's train these. Let's do. Gosh, they're just. I know this is the best archer unit, but man, they're boring. They're just like with other factions, sure, but with the Byzantines, I have access to the Bulgarian brigands here in Bulgaria, and then I have the Trebizond archers in Trebizond. Like, I get it. They're not... They don't have the shield. They don't have the armor of the previous Arbalesters. They don't have the armor piercing. They're just cool, though. They're cool, and they're unique, and they do have utility. They fire faster. They fire in an arc. They move faster on their feet. And I know the Trebizond archers have a good attack. I think the Bulgarian brigands... There's some trade-offs. I can't remember exactly, what the exact stats are, but I know the Trebizond archer has a small shield, which gives it a little bit of a shield block chance or armor rating or something. And the Bulgarian brigands, what is it? Better defense? I can't quite remember. Yeah. It's not the biggest difference in the world, but yeah, I just can't. Man, it's really hard for me sometimes to do the smart thing. I'm just so tempted to yeah, just get a bunch of cool units. Let's get some javelin men. Yep, definitely want those guys for Georgia or whatever, the fight against the Almohads. So yes, what I was doing with Naples is I was using that as a retraining point for my Pronoia Legion being trained up in here in Nicaea for that +1 honor bonus or valor bonus, and then retraining them here in Naples for that armor. So I can keep doing that. Greece. I used this for my Varangian Guard, and now I can't train them anymore. So, should I repurpose Greece for something? Yes, I should. Since I have all of the buildings, all of the good buildings for morale and stuff, let's just get a swordsmith, and that's going to allow me to train Byzantine infantry here in Greece. Yeah, that's an easy call, I think. Speaking of which, do I have all of my upgrade buildings for these places? Like, the Armor's Workshop feels like it's pretty... Yeah, I should just... +2 armor. I'm assuming that's fine, even if I send them into the desert. I'm assuming that's going to be okay. And this is for spears. I think that this is fine. Yeah, there's nothing else I want to build here in Serbia. No. All right. Anatolia. So I'm using this for my artillery. I already have a bunch of artillery? I do. Do I want more artillery? I feel like I must have a stack of culverins somewhere. Because I know I split them off. Yeah, I guess they're here in Bulgaria. Yeah, I think this is too heavy. Is it? Like, I feel like this... I have too many forces here in Bulgaria and Serbia. This feels like a little bit overkill, in my opinion. But yeah, let's just train. Let's just build some more. Let's just do it. I'm at war. Let's go. And yeah, Trebizond archers. Georgia is in this. They're in the same boat as Greece is. So I suppose I should build a swordsmith so I can also get Byzantine infantry here as well. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Let's just keep going. Guns here in Antioch and Palestine. Let's get Byzantine infantry. And Sinai can get the Byzantine cavalry. And yeah, that feels okay. And gosh, the Byzantine cavalry, I think that they have decent armor as is. I don't want to overdo it on their armor in case I have to use them in the desert. So I should probably double check that stat though, just to confirm that. But yeah, I'll do that when I'm not recording. Or when I'm taking a break or whatever, but yeah. Alright, so that's like good. I suppose the armies that I'd be using to send to Spain are going to be here in Bulgaria and Serbia. This, as I was saying before, looks a little on the thin side, and this looks like the place that those armies would be coming from. So what would I want? I would want, I think, at least 6 armies, 3 for Valencia and 3 for Castile. At least that much, if not 4 per province, so 8 total, but 3 might be enough, you know. Although these gold-plated Almohad urban militia are kind of scary. It is only 3 of those units that have gold-plated armor, and then Gulam Cav, that's a decent, you know, medium Cav. And the Muwahid foot soldiers, these are just real cavalry killers. They're real monsters versus cavalry, absolutely. So, pretty dangerous. But the fact that these guys don't have their upgrades, or their armor upgrades, I should say, is less threatening. But they are getting the Valor upgrade from Granada, which gives a +1 Valor bonus for the Almohad urban militia. So there is that. There's that to take into account. Yeah, there should be some fights here coming up. So I'm gonna get ready for that, but I'm just gonna be double checking my provinces before I do click enter. While I was getting my army ready to go here, I was reminded of an uncomfortable fact, which is that my emperor is 53 years old, and so he is married. Okay. He is married. These are all his brothers, though, I believe, and even if he does have a son, he's not gonna live to see his son become of age. I feel like, see, and this is where, you know, it's been too long and I can't quite remember. Didn't his older brother, who was of course also emperor, didn't he have a son who didn't quite come of age before he died? I can't remember. So this is a little bit nerve-wracking. I hope that one of these guys has a son on the way by the time that, you know, they come of age, or, you know, become the emperor. So yeah, so what, he's 53, 57 I believe is the age where he possibly could die of old age. So it's going to be worth keeping an eye on that, but I don't think that's going to be in this episode, so it's just going to be something I need to remember to keep an eye on going forward. But In any case, I have my armies mostly set up now, ready to go into Spain, but of course I do have to win my naval engagements first before I can make that happen. And of course I also do want to, you know, make sure I can find all of the Almohad nobility. If it's just the king, this is going to be, you know, a lot easier, but if it's if there's more family members, I'm going to have to... Ooh, the Almohads actually took on Brittany. Oh, okay. And the papacy took those islands. All right, nice. That's good. Because I can trade with those islands now. I did kill... Speaking of which, I did kill this Catholic bishop here that did belong to the papacy. And the Danes have finally taken Northumbria? No, the rebels... yeah, they had attacked Northumbria, and they're deciding that they cannot win that because I believe the Danes just have 1 million royal knights there. And it looks like what's happening here. So the French are taking on the rebels that were sieging the Germans here in Burgundy. Okay. And yes, the papacy is taking Corsica, and looks like Venice as well. And looks like we lost a boat, and then we sunk theirs. We sunk theirs in Costa Verde. We lost 2, but killed 2 here in the Spanish coast. Let's see, lost 1, killed 1, killed 1, lost 1, killed 1, and lost 1, killed 1, killed 1, and that should be it. Looks like, let's see, so the Danes finally took Mercia, is what this appears to be happening, but then they had a little bit of a peasant uprising. Okay. And the King of Sicily has died, but his heir has taken over. Yeah, the poor Sicilians have just been relegated to, was it Malta? I can't remember what island that is. And I lost an assassin in Moldavia. I lost 2 assassins. What were they doing here in Moldavia? Not sure. Have a guy with moral flexibility. Ooh, that's a good general too. What, my 8-star generals has now a minus 30% cost of bribe? Jesus. All right, well, interesting. And this guy has plus 50% cost of bribe. And then this guy has pride. Okay. Now let's take a look at these sea regions. All right, that's looking nice and cleared out. That looks really nice. It's interesting that that boat that was in the Western Mediterranean is no longer visible. I guess they're out here now. And yeah, it looks like someone jumped into here. And what do I have to take them on? Just 1 Dromon? Damn, a 2-star Dromon versus a 2-star Bagala. That's not going to win. No, I do not think so. So, what do I do instead? Send a couple boats to support that. And then I can bring these fleets back together. So I'm not quite ready to attack. I could invade Valencia. Ooh, the Khalifa is getting away. Is it just him? Is it just him? See, I would have preferred to attack from, 2 angles, or, two directions to kind of pincer him in. And now that he's here in Castile, that makes things a bit harder. I would have to kind of attack Cordoba, Valencia, and potentially Leon, but maybe not. Maybe just attack Valencia and Cordoba, and then see which direction he goes. It's not really ideal. He could kind of weasel his way out through Portugal. And, maybe not, though. It might be worth just kind of going in, because instead of waiting an extra 2 turns to take on that boat, I believe I'm still losing, still losing 16,000 per turn, which is a lot of money to lose. But let's take a very thorough look here and just make sure it's just the Khalifa. And okay, actually, there's a faster way to do this. So he's 22, and if I grab one of my assassins, and we can just... It's going to tell us here, yeah. He has no heir. He has no heir. but he's 22, so he's gonna have, you know, kids at some point. Is he? And he is married, yeah. So he will be having children, and so this needs to be kind of dealt with quickly before there's more family members to deal with. I think I've now decided to, yeah, let's just attack in this turn. Why not? Because I can send one of my army stacks to Cordoba. The idea is that they can make sure that the Khalifa cannot escape, you know, south into North Africa. And they can basically hold back whatever wants to come from North Africa to help out their Khalifa. And then the other army can land into Valencia and basically, you know, hunt down the Khalifa. You know, for instance, if he wants to try to escape into Portugal, then I can simply follow into Portugal while leaving this, you know, stack in Cordoba. Whereas if he wants to escape north into France, I can just follow, and eventually he's going to run out of room. So I think that's going to be the idea there. As far as who I bring where, I don't think it really matters. My generals are both very, very good. In this case, I have a 9-star general. This is the one who is a skilled attacker. So 10 stars. Can you be 10 stars, or is 9 the max? I can't. I should know this, but I don't know this actually. But anything else besides that? Yeah, skilled defender and skilled attacker. So he is presumably going to be a 10-star general if he defends or attacks. So other than that, though, there are no morale boosting. Yeah, there's nothing that boosts morale other than is normal. Oh no, yeah, this is stats. His command stars don't boost morale. Yeah, that's right. That's a new thing that I'm kind of learning. For the longest time I thought that command stars boosted attack, defense, and morale, but that's not the case. That's not the case. They just boost defense and morale, or sorry, defense and attack. In this case, 8-star general. But again, he's a skilled attacker, so he's going to be +9, or he's going to be a 9-star general, and then he's going to give a loyalty boost because of the most honest. He's going to give, or +1 morale. Yeah, morale boost is what I was trying to say. So, yeah, I guess he can be the one that holds, so he can go into Cordoba. And his army actually has the better artillery. He has the culverins. So they can go into Cordoba and they can take the fortress there, which is going to be a bit of a fight. Yeah, that could be a tough fight. Yeah, fortress, it's a tough building. But I do have the artillery for it. And yeah, I feel like I'm going a little light on soldiers. Like I'm looking around me and I'm like, man, am I going too light? But I don't know. Like these 3 armies to basically fight this and this, and not even at the same time necessarily. Although if that would actually not be bad. Like if this army wants to stay in the castle and then this army tries to relieve this army in the next turn, and then I get to fight these 2 armies out in the field. It's all melee soldiers and really not much cavalry. So I think that I could find a way to win that. Although it's kind of a brutal army to face. I just think that my versatility would be my strength in that case. And then my other army coming into Valencia, the danger is this. The danger would be this. If they tried to attack next turn from Castile and Granada into Cordoba, you know, essentially bypassing my armies here in Valencia, that's where things can get a little bit dicey. So in that case, I should probably actually bring another stack or 2 to Cordoba. Could I have the same danger facing me here in Valencia if all of these armies from Castile and Aragon collapse in on me here in Valencia? Would that be super dangerous? I feel like I'm going a little too light here. I gotta be honest, folks. It feels like I'm going a little on the light side. Yeah. So maybe I come up with another extra stack And I don't need to overthink this. I already spent enough time on, you know, coming up with those stacks. So I can just grab something at random and hopefully it's good enough. That's the thing with this game. It just takes a lot of micromanagement to get the right stacks that you want. And then it gets to the point where I'm just like, I can't keep doing it. I have to like just grab something at random and hopefully it's good enough. Yeah, I'd really be curious. I really would be curious to know, you know, your thoughts on this, because I feel like for me, I'm just really obsessive and anal about this. Like I really, really want my exact stats, you know, and I end up taking a lot of time to do that. And yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily the way, you know. There might be a funner way to do this, but yeah, I haven't found it. It's a lot of busy work sometimes. A lot of busy work, and sometimes I get a little tired of it. I just kind of grab something, and then I always pay for it. I always get into the battles. I'm like, oh, this isn't what I wanted, you know? Like I wanted the armies I know how to fight with. Maybe the answer is just to not train every type of unit and just train the units that I want to use. But that's the thing. I like trying new things. You know, that's kind of, you know, the pro and con of that is that I like to try different, you know, army comps and stuff. And I'm still relatively, even though I have like probably, you know, 650 hours into the game at this point, maybe, I think, I still feel like there's so much left to explore for me in this game. So, you know, like I haven't quite nailed it down with my army comps and my unit comps and all that. I'm still kind of like, yeah, let's try everything. So maybe just I need another 600 hours before I'm like, all right, I know what I'm doing. And, you know, the whole like micromanagement on the strategy map apart by that point, it might be a bit easier. But right now, like, I think I probably spent maybe 30 minutes just trying to get my armies together. And that was, you know, that was a lot of work. That was just like a lot of work of me staring at my stuff and being like, all right, this is what I need. And, yeah, just getting my guys ready. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. But in any case, I think that I'm ready to start my invasion here. Let's just double check everyone's happy. Everyone's loving life. Yes, they are. I'm training troops everywhere. I don't think you just got moved there. That's fine. And you're fine. Let's bring another... See, I need to start training Byzantine infantry in places that don't have the armor upgrades because I need Byzantine infantry for the desert. Not, you know, the guys with the gold-plated armor we saw in that last battle, and one of my viewers did point this out to remind me that they did get tired faster just by standing there and not even moving, you know. So the armor in the desert definitely makes a difference. So I think that's what I was doing. Yeah, I was building a spear maker here in Tripoli so that I can get the swordsmith later because I don't have any armor upgrades or armor is built here in Tripoli. Of course, I could just destroy my armors in my other regions, but it just feels like a waste. So I don't want to. I don't want to do it. And yeah, I think we're ready. Ready as I will be. Let's end this turn. France is being a bit aggressive now. It's nice to see. Yeah, there's a lot of rebel territory. There's a lot up for grabs, that's for sure. So yeah, as to be expected, the Almohads are retreating from Cordoba. The Khalifa looks like he was trying to escape through Cordoba, so hopefully I did trap him. I hope he doesn't like escape through me to Granada. That'd be super annoying. And we're gonna fight for Valencia. Okay, that's actually kind of shocking because I outnumber them by a lot. A lot. Looks like they have 2 units of Ghulam cavalry, or Ghulam bodyguards, should I say, with armor upgrades. A unit of handgunners, a unit of javelins, some Berber camels, arquebusiers, 2 archers, urban militia sergeants. Yeah, pretty interesting army, but I'm facing off against a 5-star general. So I should not underestimate him. And if I can, this would be a good opportunity for me to, you know, kill a good general. So let me get my army comp ready to go here. Here we are in beautiful Valencia, and I did choose fine weather. Hopefully it stands, being that we are in the arid weather. Hopefully. Yeah, looks like they're going to be backing off a little bit. Okay. That's fine. That's going to give me a little bit of an opportunity here to get my guys. We can probably move forward. I know this is famous last words. I've seen armies charge on me when I'm not, you know, in formation, but I just feel like, you know, they know they're outnumbered and they probably shouldn't do much charging here. And yeah, so in this battle, I'm actually going to be using something, I probably, you know, should have tried this a long time ago, but it's a fairly similar army comp to something that I've used a lot. I'm probably done using spearmen in my Byzantine armies. I was looking at the stats, and I was looking at, I have a little bit of a unit comparison tool that I can use that just kind of puts units up against one another, and I was looking at spearmen versus like certain cavalry units compared to Byzantine infantry going up against those cavalry units, and the Byzantine infantry can perform like a little bit better than the spearmen. So if that's the case, then like what's the point, you know? Like why even bring spearmen at all? If the Byzantine infantry are just more multi-purpose and they do the spearmen's job better than the spearmen themselves, then, you know, don't even bring them, right? Like that's not even the point. So I'm just going to have some Byzantine infantry on both flanks, backed up by javelins. Now that's not a new tech. That's the idea that if the enemy wants to charge my swords, which oftentimes they do with their cavalry, then they'll have javelins to back them up and just to obliterate those cavalry. That seems to work. That seems to be like a pretty legit thing that works out okay, I think. And in the center, I'm just kind of like toying with the idea. I still like to use naphtha, and since we are fighting in arid terrain, I should not have any issues with rain, knock on wood. Like actually knock on wood, because yeah, I'd like to use these guys. The Varangians can back them up here. And the idea with the Pavis Arblasters, and this is an idea that was actually given to me by one of my viewers, is, you know, if I want to use this idea, I've been using like my Javelin Men and my, you know, my Trebizond Archers or my Bulgarian Brigands, you know, really soft skirmishers. And the idea with the Pavis Arblasters is that they can just, you know, hold better. And, you know, with their shields and their armor and their defense stats, they can potentially hold a little bit better and allow my naphtha throwers to get their grenades tossed in. And if all else fails, that's what the Varangians are for. You know, they can kind of clean up the metal if the metal just kind of goes absolutely to shit. So that's the idea. I know. I really like tried to stay away from using Pavis Arblasters, but considering like, I just feel like if I'm going to be using some experimental units in the naphtha throwers, it's like one or the other, right? Like I have to actually bring some good units. Like it can't, the whole army can't be an experiment. You know, some things have to work, and in this case, it's going to be the Pavis Arblasters, which I know what they can do. I know they'll work. I know they'll do their jobs, and I really love using the unique units. So I really like, you know, trying to like, you know, use the Trebizond Archers and the Bulgarian Brigands and stuff. It's fun. It's cool, but for this specific strategy of like holding with skirmishers, I don't think it doesn't fit with them. They don't hold well enough. The enemy might just be backing off. Yeah, that's kind of, well, at least I got to talk. Oh dear. Yeah, I wasn't even really paying attention to what the enemy was doing. All right, lost a boat here. That's sucks. Damn. And damn, oh man, a gun galley got sunk in a storm. Shit, that sucks. Okay, Spearmaker's finished in AAA, so now I can start building that Swordsmith. And let's see, Secret Blackmailer, so he's going to be losing some loyalty. I'll have to check in on that. 2-star General, okie dokie. And this guy's a governor, and he's becoming... Well, he's gaining acumen, but he's losing happiness, so I'll have to make sure that all the provinces are happy. A couple moral flexibility dudes, and a master of numbers. Okay, so +3 acumen on this guy. But he's not a governor, so boo-hoo. got 7 points from Homelands. I think I got another 5 from Conquest. So I'm sitting at 184 points. And yeah, the next in line is going to be the Almohads with 148. And yeah, it's probably a good thing that I'm dealing with them now. There's going to come to a point at some point that I would have to do it. So where has the Khalifa run to? Okay, so he's in Portugal. And wow, okay, this made it easy for me. They just completely abandoned Cordoba. So that's nice. Yeah, that is nice. I don't want to assign the governorship to anyone because when it's time to leave Cordoba, I just want their, I don't want any governor benefits to their loyalty. And I'm still losing 16,000. This goddamn boat is just ruining everything for me. And yeah, now see, it sunk my Dromon, and then I lost my gun galley. So I'm sitting at 2 speed, and that's probably not going to catch this. It's a 3-star Paragalley though, and a 2-star Bagala. We'll see. I'll try. I'll see what I can get done. And in the oh man, they just built another boat. Okay, let's screw you. Let's kill you. What are you? Bagala. Okay. Dromon's catch. These boats can kill. And I think I need to start moving some more boats in this direction because yeah, I need to get that boat. That boat needs to die. What? Damn, I don't have any Dromons. Okay, let's send one of you down. Let's need some boats. Yeah, let's send you down here, and let's send you guys down here. Hopefully that works out. Okay, so the Khalifa is trapped here. Let me double check again. I want to make sure that he's still... I just want to make sure it's still just him. Yep, so it's just him. And at this point, it looks like he fled in the wrong direction, right? Like now I can just kind of go into Castile. I don't need to clean out this garrison, even though it's only going to take 2 turns. It's not really worth it, so let's just go into Castile. And it's going to be a big fight. They have a 7-star general. That's pretty good. And they potentially could reinforce from Leon, Aragon, and Navarre. So it could be a big fight. It could be. And let's just, yeah, I don't care if I lose Valencia. That's fine. But I can bring over another bishop to Valencia. And yeah, let's see what happens here. This could be a bit of a doozy. Well, the Almohads have decided to invade Cordoba. Now, their forces are not appearing to be too strong, and this is not going to be the Khalifa. And it doesn't look like they've emptied out the forces from Granada, so I'm wondering if this is the Castilian forces that are attacking here. I'm not quite sure. What do they have? So they have 2 siege weapons, or siege cannons in their initial wave, which is, I mean, those are going to be big cannons. That's, that's... Makes me wonder if I should... I mean, I'm the defender here. So I could actually bring some cannons. That'd be kind of fun. I don't usually bring that in field battles, but these are my culverins. And yeah, they could be should I do that? Should I bring them? It would be fun, wouldn't it? And what am I facing off against? 4 Muwahid foot soldiers, 4 Almohad urban militia, 1 Gulam bodyguard, that's the general, gold-plated armor, 4-star general, and then, yeah, javelins and some guns, archers. So, like, really not much cavalry. Okay, there's going to be another Gulam bodyguards down here. So, okay, this is the general. This is the 5-star general. Yeah, okay. Ali ibn Salim. And then for reinforcements, yeah, a bit more, a lot of ranged units down here. I'm seeing some more Almohad urban militia, but a lot of ranged. Some more Gulam bodyguards and a lot of Berber camels down here as well as we get, further into the reinforcements. Considering that there's not a lot of cav in the initial forces, I feel pretty good about just bringing like 3 cannons, I think. I think that'd be kind of fun. Here we are in Cordoba, and I'm looking for a suitable place to set my culverins. And I'm wondering if this ridge... See, this ridge seems to be facing in a direction that the enemy might not be coming from. I'd assume that they would be coming from more of a central... Although if I look at the map, this is more central. Yeah, that's confusing, isn't it? That's... So it would be this direction, based on map. Yeah, that's a little bit hard for me to decide. Maybe set one cannon. Having the cannon split in different segments is, I think, a good idea, because that's going to make the enemy split off into different directions to respond to the individual threats. So maybe having one cannon here. And I don't know, this doesn't seem like a good spot because it seems like it's blocked. But having perhaps one cannon here. And then one cannon here. And then do I want one here? This doesn't seem like the greatest spot. I don't know, maybe back here? Yeah, let's try that. This actually doesn't feel too bad. I have 2 Byzantine infantry on this side protecting this culverin, and then the center is held by the Bivis Arblasters, and then my Varangian Guard and my Naphtha Throwers. And then, yeah, this flank held by the Byzantine infantry. And these culverins, I'm not bringing any javelins in this army because, or not the first wave, because it was all infantry. I didn't feel like I needed javelins to go up against infantry. And then I have some Pronoia Legion hidden back here in this forest, maybe springing a trap on any units that want to engage on this side. Because most of the army is infantry and it's going to be pretty slow, by me having 4 units of pretty good melee cavalry and the 2 counterfacts and the 2 Pronoia Legion, that's going to be a bit of an advantage for me, because if I want to basically spread the enemy out by, putting these 3 artillery positions for them to think about, that's going to spread them out and allow me to basically pick them off, I think. If they do want to split their 2 units of cavalry up, then I can pounce and destroy them with either of my 2 cavalry wings. So that feels good. Let's see how this... Yep, and that's completely the opposite. This is, yeah, completely the opposite of what I was expecting. So, oh, what do they say about best laid plans? All right, let's go here. You start shooting, and you start shooting. I think I need to get my Byzantine infantry on this side, like moving up, like right away. Let's get my Arbalesters turned like this, and let's get my Varangian Guard. Yeah, they're just immediately... We have a little artillery duel going on right now. This is pretty intense. Let's get these guys right here. Now, I'm targeting their general, and his unit's already lost a few guys. And then let's keep... Yeah, Jesus. Okay, let's keep my general, like, back here. And as soon as I can, I would like to actually... Yeah, let's have him here. And then let's have his buddy get ready to, like, pounce on those cannons as soon as... Ooh, those knights are... Those bodyguards are coming in hot. So let's get those Byzantine infantry moving up, and then let's get ready to react to that. And then, yeah, my center, I'm probably going to lose this cannon on this side. But if I get with these bodyguards... Yeah, let's keep shooting at the general. Keep shooting at the general there. And... yeah, you guys can, like, just peel off here. And then you can, like, hang out here. And I would like my Byzantines to fight up against their Muwahid foot soldiers. That could be a good fight for us. Yeah, let's go here and then here. And let's go down there as well. let's get my general back. He doesn't need to, you know, get involved in this. So yeah, this is gonna be kind of ugly, but you know, I can maybe inflict some casualties here. You go fight the swords. My guys should kill their swords. It says they're winning though. Jesus Christ, why? And let's withdraw these guys. Yeah, they're not gonna do well. Are we not? Okay, look, now it says that we're winning it against the swords. That's good. And my Byzantine infantry, yeah, it looks like they're kind of struggling here. Let's see, on this side, let's move up here and then here, here and here. And then Naphtha can go like here, and they can, yeah, okay, yeah, I don't want that. I don't want Almohad fighting up against my general. So you, general, get back, please. Varangians, intercept, please. And then if you guys want to throw into those Almohads, that'd be good. And yeah, it looks like they're going to get a little flanking attack in on my infantry on this side. Yep, they're running away. And we should break those Almohad urban militia, though. They're hanging on forever. That's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, Colvins are running away. That's fine. And Varangians, let's see. Naphtha, that's my Naphtha going off. And let's see. Are my Naphtha doing anything? Are they getting any work done? Let's send in these Varangians. Why are... Okay, those are Pavis Arblasters. Okay, that makes sense. And let's see, on this side, their arquebusiers are fighting in hand-to-hand combat. Okay, that's interesting. And let's see. Yeah, go ahead, throw some grenades in here. And then you turn around. Is it time to withdraw my culverins? I feel like they can keep shooting. I think that, especially this one, can keep shooting. Yeah, that should be fine. And let's see, on this side, my general can go after these archers. And yeah, these Almohad urban militia are doing well against my Varangians, which is weird. Very strange. Let's get my Naphthas around this side. Looks like there's more of a target here on this side, and let's see if we can get a snipe in here on their general. That'd be very, very nice if our cannons could get the job done. Oop, and yeah, we're gonna lose our Naphthas to their general. Poor guys. Yeah, they just got obliterated. And let's see, my cataphracts are going after their archers on this side. And yeah, this got all cleaned up. My cataphracts are running away from the Almohad urban militia. That just feels so weird. Yeah, I keep running away, I guess. Yeah, I keep running away. Go after these archers, maybe. And then... yeah, man, their units are just hanging in there. Holy crap. Wow. Yeah, these Almohad urban militia, they're fighting to the last man. That's wild. That is so wild. How good these units are. All right, Varangians, go in here and try to collapse in on their general. If we can get a pick on that general, that could be really good for us. Let's see, Culverins, is there anything else? Yeah, shoot at these Almohad foot soldiers. And then you as well, shoot at these Almohad foot soldiers. And yeah, oh yeah, that's the money right there. If we can kill their general, that could really swing things in our favor. Yeah, Varangian Guard are just dying to the last man to the Almohad foot soldiers. You keep going. Ooh, my general got caught by Almohad foot soldiers. Ugh, yikes, no. I just have to get a run away. Yeah, you run away, and then... yeah, you run away. Run away, and then you try to split the gap here and go after these archers. Yeah, that could be good. You, general, run away. Run away. Yeah, Almohad foot soldiers are so tough. You guys have to get back. Are you guys running? Get back, please. And get back. Yeah, there. And fight there. And yeah. Yep, let's get these archers here. We got away from their spears. That feels good. And how about... so are we going to get this general? He's down to one man. So let's get him, and let's get my Pavis Arblasters set up in a position where they can maybe... I can actually... Let's get them after these siege cannons. And they can snipe those guys. Alright, do we still have targets here? Yep, let's shoot the Almohad militia there. And you can shoot these, the Gulam bodyguards there. And let's get my general to go after these, yeah, let's try to collapse on these Almohad urban militia with my 2 cataphracts. And oh my god, I completely forgot about my Pronoia Legion. I completely forgot about them. Let's come down here and... Alright, so we killed the enemy general. Let's get my Pronoia Legion to come out here and attack these Gulam bodyguards on this side. And now that the enemy general's dead, let's go... Yeah, let's send my cataphracts to go kill these siege cannons. Okay, they're running away, actually. Let's get these archers then here. And who are we fighting up against? We're fighting Gulam bodyguards and Almohad foot soldiers with my general. It doesn't feel really good, to be honest. Those spears are going to do some damage against my general. But if we can catch these bodyguards, that would be pretty nice. Now the Gulam bodyguards and the Almohad foot soldiers are trying to run away. It looks like my general did win his fight there. Okay, that feels good. Yeah, that got a little bit, that was, man, I was not expecting the enemy to come from that direction. Yeah, that caught me by surprise. And where's my Pronoia Legion? I really thought I selected them. Nope, I did not. I got the wrong command. the wrong command group. Well, they're just gonna hang out there in that forest this entire time. Oh man, that's why. That's why I felt like I was being overwhelmed. It's because I was using less units than they were. Oh dear. That's yep, the dreaded tactical reserve, right? All right. Well, I drove back there, guys. Let's just take some shots in here on those dudes, and yeah, I better withdraw like most of my army, to be honest. Cannons, it would be fun to keep you guys. You still have some ammo, I think. Maybe not. Actually, barely any. Barely any. Used up a lot of your ammo, so let's withdraw both of my cannons, and yeah, let's just withdraw most of this army. And that's gonna be it. Yeah, I was waiting for the enemy to come on, but it looks like they did not want to fight, so a bit indecisive. I did kill 557 of their guys. I lost 104, and yeah, that's a crazy one. Looks like, yeah, I couldn't see how many kills my cannons got because they were withdrawn, which is unfortunate. That's too bad. I really wish I could see all the units that fought in the battle and not just the units that were, you know, left at the end. That's too bad. Too bad. And they did retreat from Castile. Okay, interesting. So yeah, lost Valencia from, I'm assuming, Aragon. Yeah. And we did finally sink that boat in the Gulf of Cadiz, and we did sink the boat in the Straits of Gibraltar. Nice. That should free up my trade, I think. I think it was just those 2 boats. And I did ransom some guys back, and I got 779 cash. That feels good. And oh, the French want to be allies, do they? I'm not opposed to that, honestly, because I might have to take territory that borders France. And I, you know, would like it if they didn't attack me once I abandoned that territory. Yeah, let's take that offer. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see, we got a loyal guy, weak principles, and gluttony. Yeah, that's bad, but at least he's not a governor. -4 valor, -10 happiness. Jesus. That is not good. All right, well, have these changed at all? Looks like homelands. I've lost a point. So in that last points counting period, I made 7 off of homelands, and now I'm only going to make 6 off of homelands. And then the 6, this is 6 just because I've conquered some territories in Iberia. It's going to go back down to 5 once I abandon these territories. So yeah, getting rid of the Almohads is going to be important. The French, being my allies, sitting at 109 points, are they a threat? It does not feel like it, although they're going to be making actually, I just say that. They're going to be making, what, 16, 17, 18 points? Jesus. Okay, well, maybe. I'll be making 11 points. I mean, they wouldn't be able to catch up in time, would they? I don't think so. So the Almohad Khalifa is here in Leon, and I don't have to sit here and fight this battle here in Castile. I can simply just, you know, move on to Leon, and he'll be pushed back to Portugal. So that's probably what's going to happen there. And yeah, Cordoba can just keep holding. I can bring reinforcements if I want to. The oceans are clear, it appears, and my income is sitting at. So I'm making 4,000 now. That seems a bit low considering that my trade is completely opened up and I'm only making 4,000. Was I really, I guess I was making that much off of Almohad ports. Yeah, I guess so. Well, you know, that's fine. At least I'm in the positive. And one of the ideas behind killing the Almohads, of course, is that I want a reemergence. You know, if I can get an Almohad reemergence simply to take back these places, I can go back to trading with them. That's totally fine. You know, just like with the Danes. Let me double check and make sure that the Almohad Khalifa it's still just him. Yeah, still no heir. And I will be going into fight in Leon, and I'll probably trap him in Portugal. But you know what? That's all going to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Conasep playing Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.